This year's rookie class was looked down on like a millennial wearing ankle socks, but somehow they've made it out of the darkness and have now finally gotten fantasy owners' attentions. Andre Snellings and Aaron Atida here to rank the best freshmen in the fantasy game right now. Here are your candidates. We go from 4 to 1. Dre, start us out.
4, I'm going off the board with Donovan Clingan.
Wow.
Out of UConn. He's blocking about a shot and a half per game in 18 minutes. He's been splitting time with DeAndre Ayton and with the Time Lord. If he gets run down the stretch for a Trailblazers team that has nothing to play for, he could average 2 or 3 blocks a game easy.
Yeah, originally for about 10 minutes. Originally he lives about 10 minutes from here. Clingan, though, well, he's been putting up some quality numbers. If he could just get those minutes like you're talking about, he will be able to put out some more. Where do we go at number 3?
Number 3, number 2 overall pick, Alexander Saw.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been pretty impressive for a while now, blocking almost a couple shots a game for most of the season. He also can knock down about 2 threes per game.
Yes.
Nightly double-double threat. He's doing it quietly, but he's something for the Wizards to look forward to.
You know, Alex Sarr had his doubters coming at him from the moment that he played his first Summer League game.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see him turn into a consistent contributor now because you got to cheer for somebody like that. Now that there's less pressure on him, he's going to be performing not only for Washington, but also for your fantasy team. Where do we go with number 2?
Number 2, we're going with Clingan's college teammate, Stephon Castle with the Spurs. Coming out of the draft, he was my pick to be the Rookie of the Year. I think he still could be, and he's a consistent scorer. The problem is his jump shot's not so great, but he's able to score, put the ball in the hoop. And if the Spurs really lean into their youth movement down the stretch, he could be a 20-point-per-game guy.
My question to you is, do you see him more as a point guard or a shooting guard on your team?
He's really more of a shooting guard. He'll get you a handful of assists, but I don't see him as a guy that's going to be an 8 assists per game guy this season.
Yeah, and to go with those assists, the turnovers are really the only concern for Castle, but he will learn on the fly. You tend to do that when Chris Paul is with you on every single practice. And the top spot for the rookie list is?
The top spot is Superman.
Okay.
Kel'el Ware. He has been he came out of nowhere. You talked about Vegas last season. He was one of the best rookies in Vegas, but in the first half of the NBA season, he hardly played. Pat Riley is cracked the tab on him. All of a sudden, he's a 20 and 10 guy on a nightly basis.
Yeah, 7-foot big man that stretches the floor and block shots. I don't know how Miami can keep finding bigs like that, but here we are. The silver lining to all of the Jimmy Butler nonsense is Kel'el Ware, if you are more of a Game of Thrones fan. Now, if you need more help, make sure to head on over to espn.ph/fantasy. For Dre Snellings, I'm Aaron Atida. We'll see you all next time.